Hi, I'm making chicken, and I thought I'd show you, but you can't really see. Oh, there you go. All right. So first, you put your chicken with a little bit of flour and some salt and pepper. Then you put it in your eggs. Okay, that's what you gotta do. And then you take them and you put them in the olive oil and let them fry up. All right, like that. Then you go like this. You sop up the rest of the egg, and you stick that in there. Now let me tell you, all of this chicken is only 2 chicken breasts. 2 chicken breasts, but I slice them nice and thin. I like them nice and thin. So here's what you need to do this, okay? You need chicken breast, olive oil, parsley, some nice dry white wine, some chicken broth, a little bit of lemon juice from a real lemon, parsley, butter, flour. That's all you need, okay? So you start with frying up your chickens. And oh, by the way, when they're, just before you're ready to flip them, you put a piece of garlic in there. But don't keep the garlic in there. Just put it in there and let it fry up. As soon as it starts to turn a little brown, you take it out because you don't want your garlic to burn. You just want to cook it. I'm going to throw some over here. Okay. So now, and then when you turn them over, which I just turned these over here, and I'm about to turn these over, then you want to put a little butter in the pan. Just a little bit. Well, I smell something and I don't like it. What is it? Oh, see? I let that garlic get a little bit too much. You don't want your garlic to burn. That's for sure. All right. So when you're ready to flip your chicken, okay? When you're ready to flip the chicken, it's brown on the outside. You flip it over. Okay. That's when you put a little butter in the pan and a nice clove of garlic. You don't even have to chop it up because you just want it to get a little bit of the flavor. And then turn your fire down because it doesn't need to be that hot because now you're just cooking it, okay? As soon as you got that done, your chicken doesn't have to be cooked all the way through. It just has to be browned nice. When it's browned nice like that, you take it out, put it on a platter. Nice, nice. Oh, these are beautiful. Not on. I'm a happy camper. And then once you do that, all right, this one's driving me nuts. So then I take the flour, whatever's left over, and I put it in the pan like that. You're going to want to put, you're going to have to add a little more. So, maybe a 1/4 cup of flour. And as soon as you put the flour in, you want to stir it nice. And throw a little butter in it for flavor. All right. And then, here comes the good part. Take about a 1/2 cup of white wine. And, ooh, baby. Salud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, you're crazy over here. Okay, so then you stir that up and get any kind of little bits on the bottom. You let that cook down because you're making your gravy now, all right? So you got flour. You got, put some salt and pepper in your flour. That's what I do. You got flour. You got a little bit of butter. You got the drippings in the pan and some white wine. Make sure it's dry, not sweet. As soon as it gets this way, see how nice and creamy it is? Oh, beautiful. Now, I think you might even want to make it get it a little bit hotter. So it should be bubbling up because that's going to make it thicken. Oh, it smells wonderful. I wish you could smell it. All right, so there you go. Nice, nice. Now, put some chicken stock in there. You can make your own chicken stock, or you can get it out of a box or a can, whatever. And you cook that down, and then take a fresh lemon and half a lemon, or depends on how much you're making. You throw the lemon juice in there, and you cook it down. Now, once it cooks down a little bit and starts to thicken up, you put your chicken back in the pan and just cook it for maybe 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Now, I made extra here because I'm going to put it in that other pan. Where's this? Let me go. Okay, come on. It's time for you to start thickening up. See, and if it doesn't thicken up, throw a little more flour in. That's all. That's good. And then stir it up again. Keep it stirring. Actually, it's better to put the flour in before you put all the juice in, because it's harder to stir it up, but it'll be fine. And you can get one of those stir-upper things, whatever you call them. I think I got one. I don't usually use it, but when in doubt, you can use it. One of these things, you know. I don't know why it keeps getting light and then dark. But you stir it up until it starts to get thick. Not real thick, just more like a gravy consistency. And you put your chicken right in the pan. And I like to use, I like to use a stainless steel pan that can go in the oven, because sometimes I like to put it in the oven for a few minutes. But you just simmer this for maybe 2-3 minutes, and then you put the chicken back in here. Oh, see, it's already nice and smooth. And then let this evaporate. See the steam coming out? You're letting the alcohol evaporate a little bit. So you mix it together, a couple, 2-3 minutes, and then you put the chicken back in the pan, and you continue to cook it for maybe 10 minutes over a low flame. Then go back in and flip them over after maybe 5-10 minutes and cook them again, and it's done. But you can also put this on in the oven if you want, but you don't have to. Now that's nice right there. So I'll leave that like that, but I'm going to put some of this in the other pan for the other chicken. Bless its heart, it's just sitting there. There you go. Oh, Marona, that's a good. That's a so good. I can smell it. Oh my God, that's beautiful. And then at the end, once it's all cooked, you just put a little parsley, maybe slice a lemon up, just for looks, really, because it's got the lemon in it. Oh, now it's starting to boil. Look at that. Well, you don't really want it to boil, so I'm going to stop it from boiling. I don't know why all of a sudden this is a what do you call stove? Electric. I don't like electric, but when you're in Florida, that's all you get. You don't get a choice. You can only have electric. I like a stove where you can look down and see the flame, and you know whether it's too high or not. So that's all there is to it. And then you just put a lid on it and let it simmer, and you got a really nice dish. I hope that made sense. Anyway, salute. Enjoy. You can make a little pasta, and you can put this sauce right on the pasta. It's delicious.